They told us black holes were supposed to be simple. A star collapses, gravity wins, space folds into itself, and everything that falls inside disappears forever. End of story. But then, astronomers found one black hole that doesn't play by the rules. One that refuses to behave, a cosmic outlaw. And the more we look at it, the more it seems to be rewriting the very laws of physics we thought we understood. Because here's the thing, black holes aren't supposed to shine. By definition, they are dark, silent, invisible. You can't see them directly, you can only see their effect on what orbits nearby. But in 2018, scientists stumbled on a black hole that flared. It pulsed with light as though something deep inside it was still alive. Not once, not twice, but in bursts like a cosmic heartbeat. This wasn't supposed to happen. To understand how strange this is, you need to know how a black hole works. Imagine falling into one. The closer you get, the more time stretches. Space bends like warm glass. To an outside observer, you'd slow down, freeze on the event horizon, and fade away into red light. Once you cross that horizon, no light, no information, nothing at all can escape. That was the rule. But this black hole, let's call it the rebel, seemed to whisper back, as though something inside had found a loophole. Astronomers watching it were stunned. It was like finding a shadow that shines, or silence that suddenly speaks. Some theorists believe what we're seeing are echoes of reality, ripples of warped space rebounding in ways we don't fully grasp. Others wonder if quantum physics is breaking through the cracks, showing us hints that the universe is stranger than Einstein ever imagined. Now here's where it gets even weirder. This rebel black hole doesn't just bend the rules of light, it bends the rules of time. Normally, when matter falls in, it gets shredded, heated, and eventually swallowed. But the flare we saw came after the black hole had already devoured its meal. It was like hearing a scream after the mouth had closed, a cosmic aftershock. Some researchers think this could mean black holes are not silent graves, but messy, unpredictable engines, sometimes even burping energy back into the cosmos. If that's true, then black holes aren't the end of information. They might be recycling it in ways we don't yet understand. Think about what that means. If information isn't lost inside a black hole, then maybe, just maybe, the universe itself keeps every memory, every particle, every spark, every flicker of light, stored somewhere in the folds of space-time. And this rebel black hole might be showing us the cracks in the wall. But here's the twist. This isn't the only rebel. Astronomers are now finding other black holes that defy the textbooks. Black holes that spin faster than we thought possible. Black holes that collide and ring like cosmic bells, sending out waves we can feel here on Earth. And some that might even connect to something deeper, wormholes, gateways, tunnels through the universe. It's as if black holes aren't the final word in physics. They're the beginning of a new chapter. Let me take you deeper. In 2015, the LIGO Observatory detected gravitational waves for the first time, ripples in space-time from two black holes colliding. That event alone shook science. But then, as more signals poured in, patterns began to appear. Some of the mergers didn't add up. Some black holes seemed too heavy, others too light. And a few didn't even look like normal collisions. They looked like something else. Could some of them be echoes from black holes that don't fully collapse? Could they be stars trapped in a half-death refusing to fade? If so, then we've only scratched the surface of what black holes are. And here's where our rebel black hole changes everything. When it pulsed light back at us, it broke the one law that was supposed to be unbreakable. It hinted that the event horizon, the ultimate point of no return, might not be so absolute. Hawking himself once wondered if black holes could leak information through tiny quantum effects. If that's true, then black holes aren't prisons, they're doors. And maybe, just maybe, some doors swing both ways. Imagine a civilization so advanced they harness black holes not as threats, but as tools. Power plants beyond imagining. Gateways across galaxies. Libraries of all the universe's history locked in gravitational code. What if our rebel black hole is just the first glimpse of that possibility? But let me leave you with one thought. For centuries, humans have looked at the sky and thought the universe obeyed simple rules. The sun rises, the stars shine, objects fall down. But every so often, nature throws us a curveball that shatters our assumptions. The Earth isn't flat. Time isn't constant. Light isn't untouchable. And now black holes, the darkest, most terrifying monsters of the cosmos, are beginning to break their own rules. Maybe they were never monsters at all. Maybe they're storytellers, whispering secrets from the edge of reality. And the rebel black hole, it might be the first voice we've ever heard from inside eternity. So when you look up at the night sky, remember this. The universe doesn't play by our rules. It writes its own. And somewhere out there, a black hole is rewriting them as we speak. If this cosmic outlaw blew your mind, make sure to subscribe for more journeys into the mysteries of the universe. Because the stars are speaking, and we're only just learning to listen.